everyone, and good afternoon. Today we have the pleasure to have the chair of Il Circolo, Marina Fazzari, with us, and Nicola Giugioli, CEO of EcoAge. Let's start with Marina, and then we're going to be moving to Nicola to get the reason for this gathering for today.
Hi, hello everybody. Just a few words about Il Circolo. Il Circolo is a UK registered charity, active for more than 25 years. Il Circolo primary aim is to promote Italian culture in the UK. Fundraising events are organized throughout the year to support projects and to award grants for scholarships. The most important of these events is the well-known Italian Christmas Bazaar.
Nicola, if you'd like to introduce a bit EcoAge, so then we can know you better.
Thank you, Senne, and welcome everybody. My name is Nick. I'm the founder and CEO of EcoAge, which I opened with my sister about 13 years ago. We have been working for about 13 years to offer companies an integrated consultancy service, which tries to implement serious sustainability strategy, but also teach companies how to communicate them to their stakeholders, consumers, and employees. We now are the leader in the market in this service, and we are also quite renowned for organizing the largest event in sustainable fashion, which is the Green Carpet Fashion Award in Milan, closing Milano Fashion Week. I've been also, I can tell I've been following Senne, Marangoni and his students for about 5 years now, and it's been an incredible joy to see the development of sustainability amongst the students from just an idea 5 years ago to most of the students really focused on sustainability today. So, and this is a great testament to Senne and the great job the Marangoni is doing. Thank you.
Thank you. So this year we decided to support a young talent in the field of fashion, business and sustainability.
So first of all, a few words about my role. I'm the program leader for the Fashion Business BA at Istituto Marangoni. I've been running the courses for 5 years now, as Nicola was saying. And since my arrival, we try to introduce into the curriculums themes like sustainability, innovation, digital. We try to bring the contemporary element of the industry into the classroom. So this year, a couple of months ago, in term 2, I was approached by Il Circolo for trying to select the best and most innovative business plan with a focus on sustainability. I was very glad about this meeting because obviously sustainability is at the core of how we're teaching students to look at fashion. We try to develop a new mindset for the future leaders of tomorrow. So when Marina Fazzari, Adriana, and Marina Vergani, they approached me with this idea, I was very excited. So they started receiving updates from the students. So in a similar way, like we work with EcoAge across term 2 and term 3. And now Marina Fazzari, Marina Vergani, and Adriana, they selected the best business plan. And
Yes, sure. Hi, everyone. I'm Lisa. I'm from Italy, Florence. I'm an alumni of Senite. A true pleasure to be here today with you. I'm freshly graduated from Istituto Marangoni di Londra. My final dissertation of this year, which was a business plan, was about launching a fashion tech startup accelerator, aiming to support startups to rapidly scale up. The idea was born from a market and industry need. Fashion has always been very slow to implement and incorporate technology, especially the sustainable ones, into their own operations. So to respond to these market needs and to keep up with the speed, the best solution for fashion houses, it was to outsource sustainable technologies. So the accelerator in this case would create an ecosystem where sustainable startups are being supported to develop a mature business plan and connected to fashion houses who need this kind of technology. Also, the coronavirus pandemic has proven the success of this kind of project because fashion houses has realized that they really needed technology to overcome this difficult period. Because of the project was quite complex, the system behind of the accelerator was very complex, I collected many primary resources and read many books and articles about the accelerators. Here I have to especially thank Zenaid, my program leader, for being very generous in sharing her contacts, because as I said, the accelerator is a unique system. She introduced me to EcoAge, who is a leader in sustainability. His expertise in any field, especially sustainability, was so supportive to my project. But also, Zenaid introduced me to her own startup Circolo and to the managing director of a startup bootcamp accelerator, which is Stefano Galassi. And having this insider view of the accelerator project, it truly helped me to write down my dissertation in a more consistent and mature way.
Well, I've got to say I've been following, as I said before, Sene and courses for about 5 years, and I've seen the growth of interest of the students. But what was really peculiar about this year class, which Lisa belongs to, is for the first time, every single student wanted to work on sustainable fashion. Before, it was at 10%, then became 30%, then became 70%. But this year has been incredibly great to see that the theme is felt so importantly by all of the students, 100%. And this has been really interesting. It's also been quite refreshing to see how incredibly quickly the students went from an idea, a vague idea, the first time that I've met them at the beginning of the course, to a sort of an investor pitch, to a fully structured business plan, because we don't have to forget that the students have been facing a very strange year, with the pandemic, working and studying from home, which has been a challenge. But the level of quality, details of every single business plan was incredibly good. And I mean, I would have probably, as an investor, put my money in at least half of the company that Sene and the class presented. So, Lisa, you had done an incredible work. We spoke about your accelerator. You now understand clearly how complex is the ecosystem around the accelerator, and that is reflected in your business plan. So I have thoroughly enjoyed working with this class more than any time. And I've seen a really great development throughout the year, regardless of the peculiar education instruments that these kids have been facing due to the COVID and the pandemic and the lockdown. So hats down to Sene and to all the students, but this has been probably so far the best year that I've been working with Marangoni. So thank you very much, and thank you, Lisa, as well.
Thank you, Nicola. Such a nice summary for my course. I just want to highlight how myself and also my fashion business team of tutors were perfectly aware how environmental and climate change are two of the most severe challenges the fashion industry is facing today. So in each unit, across these 5 years since we met Nicola, we try always across all the units to have a clear commitment into the themes of sustainable fashion, circular fashion. And in particular, what we try to encourage in our curriculum is it's not just this theoretical concept, but what we want to create is that sense of critical reflection in our students. So we try always to convince them that there is a new approach. So having that mindset where tomorrow, when they're going to be making the big decisions in hopefully the fashion houses where they're going to be working, they have that open mind to see if there are a new way for doing, you know, the same production in the same factories, and having that mindset that is questioning always, how can I change? How can I find a better way? And it's nice to see, as Nicola said, that students are ready, students are curious, students have that open mind, that fresh eyes for embracing this new approach to how fashion can change. So yeah, I hope we managed to answer to Marina's question. I think reinventing is definitely a very good concept that can summarize what we've been facing. But alongside reinventing also, I think another aspect that our students, they experience is resilience, because they were facing new contexts. And something that Lisa can confirm, in class I'm quite hard. I'm always like, okay, we are facing this new scenario. There were some weeks, and Lisa can confirm, where I was actually entering to class and say, guys, have you realized how many new skills we are learning in this kind of pandemic crisis? And they were like, what? But actually it's true. So having that, again, that mindset that even in a tough scenario like what we faced, you can still find the joy and the learning of new skills that you can reuse for future scenarios. And I hope that the students, they are graduating this year, they will be entering the industry with that level of resilience and that open mindset for any context that they will be facing in business. So yeah, definitely innovation is part of the course, but I always try to work also on the mindset that these students, they will be having when leaving Istituto Marangoni, because they're graduates, so very soon they will be out and working. So we're glad of this partnership and collaboration with EcoAge, with you, and also with all the other industry players that on a regular basis, they come to school.
So I think I truly enjoyed this report because actually it really widened my horizon. I had approached a new system of ecosystem. Yeah, it was totally new for me, where I learned so much, a new way of thinking business as well. And because of that, and because of learning with Senait, all the consequences of a pandemic, the crisis that never ever happened before, I think I have a unique advantage against other people. While I can comment a business about the COVID consequences on that business from a marketing side, from operational side, managerial side, I can do all of that. And I think what really inspired me about Senai, she was always telling us, turn challenges into opportunity. And this is a very positive message. And she showed us the positive aspect of coronavirus. We are the generation that went through, and this will be our unique advantage against any people, because we lived through it and we won. We just graduated, we are fresh with this kind of resilient skills. About my project, I truly think it's something really forward, and I hope that the industry will continue to develop on that side, because I think now we are seeing lots of collaboration between brands and other things, but why not collaboration between brands and startups? That really can speed us to a better future and a better tomorrow. We are speaking about sustainability, but how a fashion brand can really be sustainable. It's a whole supply chain that needs to change. You need to outsource it, and this will be the future. I truly believe.
Thank you, Lisa. We really loved and appreciate all the work that you put into your project. It's very, very good. Okay, Senait, do you have any more comments? Anything else to add?
Well, it has been a pleasure to work with you and to work with EcoAid. We're very grateful for this special award to Lisa for the best business plan. And it's nice to see how the Italian community will know more about Lisa and her business plan. And then I also know that Il Circolo will be having seminars during the year talking about sustainability. So it's nice to see this full commitment from education and also from Il Circolo for the theme of sustainability and innovation. So thank you, Marina, and thank you for Il Circolo.
Thank you all. It has been very good working with you, Senait, because you have an enthusiasm that it's really fantastic for a teacher. I think it's one of the most important features, apart from the professionality, of course. But for the students, it's really nice to see such person.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Adriana Ornaghi and Marina Vergani, for all the work that they into analyzing all the projects and picking the best one, I think.
It was a pleasure, Marina. Thank you very much.
And Nicola Giugioli of EcoAge for his availability in sharing with us his professional experience. And as Senait suggested, I would like to invite you to share with our members all your knowledge and your enthusiasm as well for sustainability. That's so important, and maybe give us some insight in some of the companies you work with, if you can, of course.